Hi, Kristel here. Welcome back to the Dally Diaries, or hi, if it's your first time here. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm stoked you found me. Today is just a short one really, but I just wanted to have a chat with you about an experience that happened to me at Sephora. So, first of all, let me say I've been shopping at Sephora since forever, like before Sephora even existed in Australia, because I spent some time in America when I was younger, and so I discovered Sephora there. And I used to tell everyone that when I died I was gonna go to Sephora because that was my idea of heaven. So I have been a loyal customer for a very long time. Anyway, I purchased something from the Fenty beauty line, and it was one of their shadow sticks. Actually, I bought two. I bought two different shades. Now, these are gorgeous. The colors are stunning. They look incredible. Let me swatch one on my hand for you. So this one that I have right here is called Copped That, I'm pretty sure. And I did pick up another shade, which was the yellow gold one. Gold Hoops or something, I think it's called. Anyway, it's a beautiful coppery metallic shadow stick. The problem occurred when I took them home, and the next day I obviously was excited to wear it, so I popped some on and I went out for brunch with some girlfriends, and by the time brunch was over there was nothing left on my eye except a couple of little just dregs of the eyeshadow stick. It was a complete mess. And so I was like, oh, well, I didn't expect that because brunch did not go for that long, a couple of hours max. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try it again, and next time I'm gonna use my Urban Decay shadow primer. So I put that underneath, tried it again, same, within a couple of hours, like I'm saying 2 hours, complete mess on my eye, just really not good, like terrible, looked so bad. So obviously I didn't open the other one of these because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like I can't even use this for the purpose of which it's designed. So I'm gonna take it back to Sephora. Now, last time I was aware, Sephora had a policy of you could return things if you tried them and they weren't good for a credit note, which would have been fabulous and perfect, and that was all that I could have asked for. And it seems that they have changed their policy. Now, I'm sure there was an email about this or something. They would have definitely had to legally put it somewhere. But who's reading long emails about policy changes? Not me. Anyway, so when I took this back into the store and the other one, I was only allowed to return the one that I hadn't worn and get a credit note for that, and I just had to keep this one. Now, I think this was $39 Australian. There is a cost of living crisis going on right now. $39 is actually a lot of money. And so I was like, well, that's really unfortunate, because now I'm just stuck with something that I can't use because it's useless to me. So anyway, I am definitely not a serial returner. I am someone who actually gets anxiety about returning things. I really hate it. So it's not something that I do regularly, but this product was that bad that I was like, I've just wasted this big chunk of my money. Now, I worked in retail for a long time in the beauty industry. So I was a makeup artist I worked for Bobbi Brown, Napoleon and Inglot. And so I understand that there are people that do try and scam the system. I remember a customer, she was kind of a repeat offender, but she would use 3/4 of a bottle of foundation and then come in and be like, I don't like this foundation, I want my money back. And I actually worked for a company where my boss would be like, just give her the money back, because it was just not worth the fuss. But anyway, this is not that situation. And I just think that in a situation where you're buying foundation or a product that you can actually really test, you can take home a sample, and so you can get an idea of how it wears and what your thoughts are on it before you commit to purchasing it. But you would think that there has to be some recourse for a product that just doesn't do what it says it's going to do. So for instance, bear with me on this. If you were to buy a fridge and you took the fridge home and it didn't keep your milk cold. You put stuff in it and it didn't keep it cold. It was warm in an hour. You would be wanting to return that fridge because that fridge is faulty. Now, I contacted Sephora customer service just to say that it was a bit frustrating that this was the policy and that I wasn't able to return the product that is not performing. And they were like, well, you can't get a credit note for change of mind. And I was like, well, I didn't change my mind. I want an eyeshadow stick that works. And it's the same thing here. If you return the fridge because it's not keeping your things cold, that doesn't mean you change your mind about wanting a fridge. It means you don't want a faulty one that doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And the claims on the website about this shadow stick are that it is long wearing, it's crease proof, it is transfer resistant, all of these claims right there. It's none of those things. It doesn't even stay on my eye for an hour. So I guess I just find that really frustrating. And I think there has to be, I know that cosmetics is a difficult industry, I guess, to regulate because it can be subjective and what someone likes, someone else might not like. But in a situation where a product is making these claims and then it is not living up to any of those claims, then doesn't that make the product faulty? Or at least it's giving false claims about what it's supposed to do, and there should be some kind of recourse for that. Anyway, that is just how I feel about it. I still love Sephora. Of course, I'll still shop at Sephora, but I will make darn sure that what I'm buying is something that is going to work for me. I'm not going to, if there's something that I'm a little bit iffy about, I'm not going to get it there. Mecca in Australia is fantastic. They, in this situation, I would have been able to get a credit note and then I would have just gone and bought something else at Mecca. So I'll definitely be obviously continuing to shop at Mecca. And yeah, it's just something that I think you need to be aware of. And I'm normally a really positive person. I'm not someone that likes to, be negative or dwell on the negative. So I do feel a bit weird about making this video about telling you my thoughts, but there you go. That is what I'm thinking. And I just think you need to be aware if you're at least, I'm not sure what the policy is internationally, but in Australia, if you're purchasing from Sephora and you have an incident like this where the product does not perform in any way that is even baseline acceptable, you don't have any recourse. It's yours to keep. So just be careful about what you're spending your money on. That's the only thing that I would suggest. Now that little rant is out the way, I will say that what I have on my eyes today is I did swap the other shadow stick that I hadn't used for another Fenty product, and that is the Glitty Lid Shimmer Liquid Eyeliner. So I have it in two colors because I'd previously bought the other one. So I have it in Boozy Bronze and what's this one? Ritzy Rose. And it is what I have on as eyeliner today. It is so pretty. I wonder if I zoom you in, if you can get a better look at this. And these are so beautiful and metallic, and these actually wear really well, so no complaints. And gosh, just because one product from the line I think is not good doesn't mean that there aren't great things from the line. And these eyeliners are beautiful. Now, they are limited edition, so you can still get them, but if you want them, you need to get them because they're gorgeous. I will swatch them on my hand as well so you can see how pretty they are. I'm loving these. So yeah, anyway, that's my little rant over. Let's just concentrate on the pretty stuff, right? That's what I like to do, generally speaking. Okay, so these are so pretty. So Ritzy Rose right here. And then the other one is it Boozy Bronze, or did I just make that up? Oh, it is Boozy Bronze. That's so funny. So they are absolutely stunning liquid eyeliners. They wear beautifully and the colors are really gorgeous and quite unique, that coppery one. So yeah, loving those. And also my trip is coming up really, really soon. I'm getting super excited. I've ordered a couple of things off Amazon. I've bought this toiletry bag, which I'm super excited because I think it's going to be the perfect size for me. I love that it has a little hook and it hangs up. And I like that you can expand these if it's really full. You can just loosen them. And yeah, so it's got good sized pockets. I did have another one, but it was just too big. So this one's going to be much more to my size. And I've got a little makeup case that I ordered off Amazon as well, and I'm really quite happy with this. It's the perfect size for me. I'm not going to take stacks of makeup, but I will definitely be buying some in London because I've been dying to try out the whole Lisa Eldridge line, but I haven't done it yet. I just want to go and play with it and feel it and get some stuff. So yeah, this is going to be the perfect size. I love that it has a little spot to put my brushes in, and a little zip here. And then it's got this little, that thing's actually removable. So you can pull out this little zip pocket. I think I just have cotton tips in there at the moment. And then you can put all your makeup in the bottom. I don't want to tell you everything that's in there because I'm going to be doing a video telling you which makeup I am taking away with me. So just keep that a little bit secret. But yeah, it's going to be perfect for what I need. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm having trial runs with packing and stuff. I'm beyond excited for this trip. I cannot wait. That is all I wanted to chat with you about today. I'm sorry, I know I promised you the box of old makeup, and that is absolutely coming. It's just been a little bit busy with work, and also waiting to hear, I've been put forward for a TV commercial, so I'm just waiting to hear if I'm successful there. And if not, then it will be fine because actually I'll have a big chunk of time to film videos later this week. And if not, I will just squeeze it in anyway. So that is definitely coming. I hope you consider subscribing. Let me know what your thoughts are. I know it's a really tricky situation with makeup and the subjectivity of makeup and how it performs differently on different people. Let me know your experience with the Fenty shimmer eyeshadow sticks. If you wanted to buy good, in my humble opinion, cream shadow sticks, I would recommend the Bobbi Brown ones. The Mecca Zoom sticks are good as well. They're probably my two favorites. Oh, and of course, Vive, the Vive Beauty ones. I love those. Camel is just like the best everyday color. Love it. And I'll most likely be taking some of those away. So yeah, leave me a comment. It's so great to have you here. I just wanted to thank you for being the loveliest, kindest people in the world. You really are delightful. Yeah, subscribe before you go. A thumbs up would be great. And I'll see you back here really soon for some makeup decluttering. Woohoo! Okay, take care. Bye.